Hey everybody, Dave Nasani here on a beautiful morning. The sky is blue. My yard is beautiful. And I am just relaxing on my amazing Richard Jarrow, Cindy, Vicky, how you guys doing? Richard Jarrow, I thought he died. Oh my gosh. Somebody must be speaking in his name. 5 minutes of Dave's Hammock Wisdom. Mona. Hi Mona, I love you, I miss you. All right, let's get going here. Today's Hammock Wisdom. And I mean, this time together on my hammock, there's something holy about this hammock, something almost magical, because when I get on this hammock and I just look up into the sky and look at these beautiful trees, I just have wisdom. Today's wisdom I want to talk about is, what is your faith in? What are you putting your faith in? Everybody has faith in something. I mean, if you're sitting down in a chair right now, you have faith that that chair is not going to collapse underneath you. Some people have faith in themselves and their abilities. Some people have faith in their money. Some people have faith in their gift to gab. Some people have faith in their friends. Some people have faith in their ability to make money. Some people have faith in their parents. Some people have faith in their nation. Some people have faith in their president. Yes, believe it or not. But when all is said and done, and the years turn into decades and the decades turn into lifetimes, what was really there that you can look back on the last 50, 60 years and say, you know what, I'm sure glad that I put my faith in that, because that has never let me down. And as I think back, because I'm 64 now, so I got a few years I can look backwards on, and I know it's hard to believe. Yesterday I was 21 years old. Yesterday. That's how short ago it was. And I just don't remember raising 3 daughters and watching 7 grandchildren get born and watching my hair disappear on top of my head and watching my beard that was always black turn white. But you know what? Time flies when you're having fun, I guess, and I'm having a lot of fun. But to answer my question, on February 14th, Valentine's Day, 1975, I made a decision that I was going to let God, Jesus, who I believe is the Messiah of the Jewish people, I made a decision that I was going to acknowledge him as a real person, that I was going to invite him into my heart, and I was going to make decisions based on what he told me to do. So he told me who to marry. I was surrendering my free will, right? Man's most precious possession is his free will. I was surrendering my free will to him. He told me who to marry. That was a good decision. 44 years later, I'm still married. He told me what profession to go in. I still have that gas station 40 years later. Okay, that was a good one. He told me I wasn't going to have children. He told me to have a child. And that was a good decision most of the time. Sorry. And he told me where to go, what to do, and I can look back on my life now, especially now, because it hasn't been an easy road, my life, as you know. 22 years ago was tough. Even 3 years into it was tough. We had some financial difficulties. Hey, Gary. But God was always there. God was always there. And, I'm not forcing God down anybody's throat. I'm just telling you my story, my experience. You can call me crazy if you want. You can call me, oh, that's his crutch. That's good for him. You could, like Mark says, religion is the opiate for the people. You know what? I think I would rather live in a world that feared God, live in a country that feared God, because you can leave your doors unlocked, okay? Remember the good old days in the 50s, you know, when the biggest problem in school was chewing gum, and now the biggest problem is people shooting people? I don't know. You take God out of the classroom, I guess this is what happens. He says, okay, you don't want me, I'll see you later. Anyway, God is a big part of my life. I could not have made all those financial catastrophes, and I've had about 3 of them in my lifetime. The last one is in 2008. I think everybody had one then, where I lost my entire life savings, and I was going to lose my house. I was going to lose my business. I was going to go bankrupt. And today he has totally turned it around, and I'm in no debt, and I'm worth more today than I was before the last one. And that's only God. I'm sorry, that's a miracle. I know a lot of people who are better than me, holier than me, who that didn't happen to. And I can't explain why some things happen to some people, and why bad things happen to good people, and other things happen to other people. I don't know. And when I get to heaven, I'll ask God, and I'll see if I can send the message down to you guys, because that will be a mystery. But you know what? It's not my business to know that. It's just my business to love God. There is a God. Look around, people. Man didn't make these. You know, I remember this joke where some scientist says, we can finally produce dirt, I think it was, and so God says, okay, go ahead, and so, well, they had to start with dirt in order to produce something, and he says, no, use your own dirt. I'm messing up the story. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was just funny, because we even take dirt for granted, but you know, God made the dirt. So hey, Glenn, how you doing? I'm going to sign off now because I think my time's up, but just, you know, when you are quietly meditating, just pretend there's a God and ask him to come into your life and to speak to you, and you may be surprised. Okay? Dave, 5 minutes of Hammock Wisdom, signing off. Bye-bye.